I'm sorry to derail the conversation.
Oh, it's all right.
Especially after I just asked you about how bad. We got arrows. Even the single arrow in Sanctuary. That's amazing.
Let the trolls begin. All right, so we got Bad Moon going up into probably the Uncle Drop, where Ridley is taking Sanctuary all the way over to Kakariko, unless he goes north.
Yeah, so I'm relatively new to the Open Randomizer. I did a few standard seeds back when the standard tournament was a thing, and it's pretty great how just non-linear just progression is for even just a 1v1, where you'll see route diversions from the very beginning. Wow, the full magic drops from the crabs. My God. That's incredible. So it looks like Ridley is going for a more standard-ish kind of approach here. Looks like we got bombs in Lumberjack Cave. So Aghanim may not be required, but we'll have to wait and see, depending on where stuff like Hammer is, whether Mitz goes into play.
You do occasionally see seeds where your first trip into Dark World is through Aga.
Oh yeah, that was my seed last night. It was pretty awful. It was a really early Aga, but we got early Moon Pearl, and I think Power Gloves, but no Hammer. And that ended up being in Pod. Mirror in the Thief's Hut.
Wow, that should help if he can find the Moon Pearl soon.
And with some additional info from Zelnest TV, what's up? He mentions that he thinks it's about 20% of seeds being Aghanim required, so that wouldn't surprise me, considering I think we've been seeing a fair amount in these few days alone.
Bad Moon's pool price is also full magic. He is swimming in magic right now.
So I'm a little unsure what. Oh, I guess he's just. Oh no, he already skipped the. Yeah, I was just confusing myself for a bit there. Ridley taking a approach that I don't really see to get into Kakariko, but he's in there, so.
Yeah, it's the woods into Kakariko is the route that I used to take casually, but it definitely looked a little bit slower. But matters is what's in the well right now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, while it is quite open in terms of what can be found early game, there's still some sort of limitation before you have to make the play into a dungeon or hope. Oh, lamp. Okay, so that's gonna be a worry taken off of Ridley's shoulders.
And Badmoon getting his mirror.
And Bottle Vendor with the fantastic return on that investment.
With the mini life lesson. Well, at least the well's given Ridley enough money to buy some bombs. You just don't like buying them, but you take what you can get.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it is faster than just going to the left side hut and just farming them, but you do lose out on those 50 rupees. Granted, Ridley does have plenty of good amounts of money right now. Badman, I think, got some bomb drops earlier, so he's good to go with Blind's hut. Power Glove right off the bat.
Oh.
And a bottle, so Sick Kid, they can get on the first trip through. And that just makes me happy, too, because I always am a fan of just trying to be as thorough as possible when going through specific areas, whether it's a dungeon, whether it's, Village of Outcasts, Kakariko Village, etc.
Yeah, it's so much easier when you don't have to double or even triple dip into an area.
Yeah, especially as evidenced by VT26 really being a fan of that. I actually just finally saw... Oh, wow, that's so rare to see mirror being done here.
to you missed one
to get rid of the blocks. I forget you can do that there.
Yeah, mirror early will make dungeon exploration a bit easier, even without the pearl.
Yeah, and that'll also open up, assuming they get Titan's Mate at some point here, if they can get Dark World access without having to fight Aghanim. That is nice, because if Moon Pearl ends up being at Pyramid or Checkerboard Cave, which requires going through Mire, that's something they can hopefully have in their minds as they try to find Moon Pearl. But who knows where Moon Pearl could be? It could be early game. It could be found later than intended. I mean, even Sick could have it. Okay, thank goodness he doesn't. I didn't want to be proven right. I don't want any commentator's curse or anything of the sort.
So one of the early questions we usually have, where's the bow and what's the first dungeon they'll be able to go into?
So with Lamp and Power Glove, they can actually go to, and Mirror, they can go to Hera right away. So I imagine they'll go there first. If they do happen to get an early bow, then with the Sahasrara Hut being on the way, I would assume both runners would go to Eastern first, assuming they both find bow early and at the same time. Like, assuming their routing gets them to bow early.
They could make their way to Hera. The only problem with it right now is they still have no way to deal damage.
Yeah, that is problematic. You do have to deal with the dead rocks. I haven't really been too concerned with going through Death Mountain and Swordless, though. I usually just avoid the dead rocks whenever I can, and they're really only a pain when you right around where Old Man Cave is.
Yeah, getting blocked by them is not fun. Ridley,
and then with Mirror too, you can just double whammy both the lever to drain the swamp and then also collect that chest in there.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like you said before, it's
Ooh, 2 shield upgrades really early. That's kind of rare, actually. I haven't really seen that in Open before.
Yeah, sometimes you go through pretty much the entire game and don't see a single shield.
So nothing too spectacular in sewers yet, but there is one more chest that that BadmoonZ can go to with that key. So he's going to go there straight away.
He just has to be able to hit the rat with the bomb.
Now, Mini Moldworm Cave, I've been a big fan of with just bombs in open randos. You have to hope the Moldworms will play nice with you. That left side can be hype if you get them both, and he does. Wow.
Nice.
I mean, the hitbox does last for a little bit longer than you'd think, but yeah, not giving Ridley too much trouble here.
It looked like he hit the right side one with the.
There's Moon Pearl. Wow. Okay. All right, so they're just about ready to go to Dark World through whether it's Aga or, well, they don't have Aga access yet. They still need either Master Sword or Cape.
Well,
they need a sword anyways because of the curtain.
Yeah, they need a sword because of the curtain. I thought Ridley got a cape earlier. Or maybe
I don't think he did, because they both Ridley and BadmoonZ have traversed through the same stuff in Kakariko. There hasn't been too much variance. I don't know if both of them, or if only one of them went to Uncle.
Yeah, I think BadmoonZ was the only one to go to Uncle, and I think the cape
I don't think that yielded cape, but I have to check his inventory, because he doesn't have a tracker up. Well, he's probably using one, but it's not on this stream.
Ridley getting some crab revenge.
Yeah, with Green Mail, I mean, he has a decent amount of health, which is actually really nice for open seeds. You can get really just trolled by a lack of heart containers in early game, especially if you end up having to go to Dark World early and have to face like Blind, where you're taking at least a heart of damage if you're not being careful in the fight.
I think Blind actually does 2 hearts of contact damage.
Oh, I'm sorry, he does 2 hearts because he does a heart for Blue Mail. That's right. Thanks for correcting me.
The fireballs are 1 heart though. Bad
Still annoying.
His Moon Pearl.
Gotta love the bullet hell kind of genre from that fight.
Oh yeah.
That's an unfortunate waste of a bomb there. Oh no, sorry, he hasn't gone this room. He just decided to go through the top side. I stand corrected.
Looks like BadmoonZ might be going into Eastern Palace early.
Yeah, that's a play I usually try to make. It's 3 easy items. You can also go to Eastern and try to clear as much of that as possible. So it's, I think, at minimum, what, 4 items you can get from both Eastern and the Sahasrahla Hut? I don't think they've pulled up their map, though, so we don't know what are crystals yet, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right on that.
And also, Xanos, you're right. Those crabs are really troublesome with green mail.
Nothing too spectacular from Sahasrahla.
Yeah, that's... I'm wondering if Death Mountain was the way to go, if Old Man had something. I imagine Badmoon will probably go there if Eastern doesn't yield anything.
Well, the only thing about the Death Mountain play is right now they only have access to 2 items and can see a 3rd.
Yeah. They could go to Hera if needed. I mean, without a sword, it's not great. If they get hammered, that would make things considerably easier. Oh, and it does look like that Ridley has Cape. So I guess Cape was in, Cape must have been where Uncle was.
Ridley's making the Hyrule Castle play while we see Badmoon over in Eastern Palace.
Yeah, he only has 3 bombs, so it's going to be interesting. You know, no boomerang either to stun them, so unless he tries farming in earlier, yeah, he's trying to go for some bomb drops, I think.
On top of that, the blue guards take 2 bombs instead of 1.
Yeah, I remember accidentally soft-locking one of these rooms. However, this chest could yield a sword, but no, just money.
I do like checking it just on the off chance it's something good. Like, I've actually seen Fire Rod in here, which allowed full completion of Hyrule Castle.
Yeah. Okay, so Ridley actually did some good guard manipulation there to make sure that he moved into the hitbox of the bomb. So he'll have access to at least 1 more item, assuming he can kill the green guard in the next room.
The green guard I found is a lot easier to manipulate. Once you catch his attention, you can lay a bomb at the base of the ladder, go up, and he'll just follow you right to the ladder.
Oh, that's actually a good point. I never considered that. We'll see if he does the same trick. Looks like he's going for it. Actually, well, the bomb has a big hitbox, so he's fine. Okay, so let's see what's here. It could be map. It's the map. Let's go.
Oh.
Oh man, Ridley is not happy with that. He can mirror out though. That's fine.
That's
so
true.
He's not. So he's.
And he can go back and he can actually go back and check the Zelda chest because he has the key already.
Oh, that's a good point. I could have sworn open mode lets you gives you a better chance of a bomb pool from the bushes right outside the castle, but I might be wrong. I'm not sure. I could have sworn that first race that Alucard and Sakura commentated. One of the runners got bombs from there.
We're so interested in Ridley's dip into Hyrule Castle, though, we missed Hookshot over on BadmoonZ's side.
Oh my god! That's my apologies, guys. This is my first time ever commentating a race like this, so I'm still getting used to trying to pay attention to both runners as a commentator. Hookshot, though, that's huge. So that gets him access to East Side Death Mountain.
Yeah, he doesn't have Titan's Mitt, so he doesn't have access to East Dark Death Mountain. But
that's still another, what, like 5 chests in addition to the 2 in West Death Mountain?
East Death Mountain, one cave has 7 chests.
Oh, sorry, 7 chests. That's right. So we could see some hype items here. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, they're both going to Death Mountain.
Well, besides going to Agnes Cave, there's not really much else they can go to. They could get enough rupees for Zora, but...
Old man helping Ridley with that by giving him another 20 bucks.
Thanks for your help, kiddo. Here's your allowance. Come collect your allowance next week as you play your next race. Maybe it'll be Ice Rod.
Ridley's going up to check Spectacle Rock. Let's see where Badmoon goes from here.
But yeah, Hookshot's huge. Sister Line. Hammer in Spectacle Rock! My goodness. Okay, so Dark
And we
World
have
is
the-
absolutely a thing.
Hmm.
So
50 bucks.
unfortunately for Aghanim, we'll have to wait a bit until the end.
And Ridley doesn't appear to be going for the 50 bucks on top of Spectacle Rock.
Yeah, he's only 100 short of Zora, and I imagine you'll probably just try to find, you know, a decent 50 or 300 rupee drop. I'm surprised he didn't get forced back to Dark World from that mirror placement.
That was pretty lucky. BadmoonZ sees the same choice.
All right, so that was actually like a really optimal place for Hammer, because now they can just do Hera without any concerns at all. Hammer does have a wonky hitbox, but oh, an Ether!
Ether.
Shoutouts to, I don't know, Super Smash Brothers Ike's up B, where he just shouts Ether every time. Okay, it's Aether, but it's close enough.
Yeah. Now, since they have
he's going to basement!
Oh,
He...
good thing they got Fire Source already.
The first big troll of this run, I'm very happy.
Oh, they don't have a cheese to just wait it out. They actually have to do the tile room.
Yeah, they don't have any ranged items at all. They don't have... Well, he could... Oh, he doesn't have bombs. He can't just lay a bomb and just, yeah, just get the iframes. Oh, he's low on health. Oh, he's got blue potion.
I believe they also both
Probably
have
not
a
too
fairy.
happy having to use it now, but it's better than actually dying.
Ridley dodging the tiles while BadmoonZ over here attacking them head on.
I wonder if we'll see similar, displays of either lack of aggression or aggression when, going for gambles and whatnot. Another full magic drop that he doesn't need. I don't know if that's guaranteed or if that's random. I've never actually pulled that chest or pot.
Yeah, that pot. All the pots are guaranteed.
Oh, okay. I stand corrected. He was going for the Death Warp there, but he has Mirror, so...
It usually
If he
don't-
needs to, though, he can get those pots on the last floor before Moldorm.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for it just to save that berry. Trolldorm with a hammer is special.
And I had my whatchamacallit, game audio muted, so I assumed it was a crystal dungeon, but yeah, I can confirm for myself now that that is the case. I still didn't see them open the map up, so we don't know what crystal this is. The only real significance is whether it's a 5 or 6 crystal. Getting those two will open up the way to getting the super bomb from the shop in Dark World, and then you can open up the door to Fat Fairy. Oh, and Ridley's going for the recovery strats here. I think. Although that puts him back to the first floor, so he might just take the... Okay, so he's getting the fairies. I personally... I mean, I see where he's coming from. It's guaranteed health. Oh, it takes you back there.
Yeah.
Never mind. I never actually have done that in like a casual playthrough at all, so I had no idea that teleporter took you there. I am learning today. Oh, and a sword! That's big!
That is huge. I wouldn't be surprised
Imagine
if
that. I would love the fighter sword so much in an open seed. Or until I started doing open seeds.
I wouldn't be surprised if they still go hammer on Trolldorm though, just to keep him out of speed phase.
Yeah, well now he can hold the sword out and not he can get bounced back, but he can I think prevent himself from falling off for the most part. So this will make the fight a lot more consistent. So he'll take 3 hits from hammer here. Hopefully Moldorm won't troll too much.
As soon as he gets away from that...
Oh no! He was acting reasonable and he just...
Oh, and he's going to fall another floor.
Oh. Now BadmoonZ can capitalize on this unless the same thing happens to him. Let's see.
BadmoonZ has already fallen once, but he didn't fall 2 floors.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it shoulder him down for BadmoonZ.
That's right. I'm sure Ridley will get him on this try. So yeah, a fully cleared Hera. That's oh no.
Oh.
It's not too bad. He's right next to the door, so he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Probably just nerves. The same thing happens to me, so I don't blame him a single bit. Even the best runners will get absolutely trolled, even through the middle hole too. So.
Yeah, the middle hole is especially painful with it being 2 floors.
Alright, well, he's got the first hit. Hopefully Ridley doesn't act too aggressive here. Ooh, that was close. There we go. Moldrum was nice to him.
We have a boomerang on the floating island for BadmoonZ.
Was that a blue or red?
Blue.
Oh, okay. I wonder if BadmoonZ's just gonna skip it in hopes of, I mean, he can't really go into Dark Death Mountain yet, but I imagine he'll try to, just get Red Boomerang instead, assuming he even will use a Boomerang, say for, like, GT or something, like left side GT, if he needs to go to Ice Armos, or the Randomizer room.
Bombs from Spiral Cave. There you see the blue boomerang check from Ridley. Going in Spiral Cave to collect his bombs. Oh, that's right. Ridley doesn't have the hook shot.
Yeah, he doesn't. So all he can do is, well, he can do Eastern Death Mountain because of Hammer. So it's not actually that big of a difference. Plus, the way they routed through Hera, they just want to go through Spike Cave Spiral Cave anyway, and then that just takes them to Eastern Death Mountain. So, not really going to be a huge difference until I assume they make a second pass through to go to TR if it's a crystal, or if they have to make the dip into TR, regardless of whether it's pendant or crystal. Hopefully, that doesn't happen.
Paradox Cave not yielding anything yet. There's a shovel. We got a fetch quest. Fetch quest and Zora money.
To mushroom, to powder, to no. Oh, they already got Sick Kid, but there's potential for a chain of fetch items here. Oh, and Sing Sakura in the chat there. I just want to give the tournament staff a quick shout out. They've been putting a tremendous amount of work into this tournament. Even in the first few days, they've just been super active in the chat, talking to commentators, runners, helping them out with answering their questions, and really their hard work is much appreciated by me at the very least.
Oh, we got BadmoonZ with a mirror shield already, and the book.
Oh, and the book,
and the flute.
So that
cave hype.
Yeah, that's crazy. So he can go to Meyer, go back to Light World, and then go to Desert if he needs to.
He might be able to clear Desert. It depends on that torch.
Yeah, that's going to be the deciding factor here.
And it is a pendant dungeon. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for it. I mean, sorry, it's a crystal dungeon.
Oh, and with Shovel, he can take care of both Stumpy and the Shovel spot. He can dig himself a hole.
Let's see how deep the hole goes.
Shoutouts to Shia LaBeouf.
And bombs. He does not want them.
Looks like Ridley wants to. Oh, pendant.
Pendant turtle.
Town. Was turtle green pendant?
No, green pendant is Eastern.
Oh, it was Eastern. Okay, my apologies.
Bad Moon picking up his third bottle, I believe.
Yeah, that'll be nice for, yep, 3 bottles, and a fairy, too, so, gonna release that bee, doesn't need it. I imagine he'll go to, the witch hut and, get himself some potions for the late game.
Pizza Heart from the chess game on Ridley's end.
So yeah, kind of a unorthodox Kakariko routing. It's still thorough and probably isn't, there isn't really much of a difference in terms of how much time it takes.
Bad Moon doing the digging game. With him being down there, though, since he doesn't have Titans, he's currently locked out of the top half. Oh wait, no, he's got the mirror. He can go to the top half anyway.
Yeah, I wonder if I wonder when Ridley's gonna try to route towards the east side of Hyrule. Maybe he'll go to Palace of Darkness, and then from there, try to check as much of that as possible and go to Eastern, or if he'll just go straight to Eastern, because that hook shot's very valuable, as we know that I think Swamp is a crystal, right? So.
Yeah. So. Oh, they don't have flippers, so they can't clear.
They can't go there yet, but just more of a peace of mind kind of thing.
Well, there's Titans from Ridley.
I feel like Sea House is like a 50-50 for me. Sometimes it has, half the time it has nothing, and half the time it's like, oh, it's Titans, or oh, it's Ice Rod, or oh, it's Fire Rod. I've gotten all sorts of good stuff from there.
Now, with Thieves Town being a pendant dungeon, they might not check it.
And Powder, wow. So we can finish off the rest of Kakariko. We can get the Swordsmith, take him back, and then go straight to Magic Bat.
Yeah, they can do a pretty clean Kakariko Village Outcast. So the question is, even though Thieves Town is a pendant, do they dip in there for the, was it 3 or 4 quick items?
Yeah, I would say they're both going to at least go for the that quick 4 chest check. It doesn't take too long to do. Kind of in the same vein that Skull Woods, which I'm not sure how accurate of I'm being right now with Skull Woods check being valuable early on. Just to dip in and out, even though it is 2 items. I mean, Thieves Town's right there, and again, it has 4 items, so if they could get at least 2 or 3 from the first room, or first set of rooms, that could end up working out in their favor.
I wouldn't be surprised if Bad Moon dips into Skull Woods for those 2 items, just because he's got the book. He could do a quick pet check while he's at it.
That too, yeah.
$20 from the Magic Bat.
So BadmoonZ in a almost perfect spot in terms of rupees. He can do the Zora check and then also do Kiki for Dark Palace, almost. He needs 4 more rupees, but I think he's going to be... Well, he'll be getting Titans Mint here, and then undoubtedly he'll get another rupee drop somewhere. Where are those boots, though?
That is a good question.
I was hoping for Sankheart.
I was too.
So, Village of Outcasts being somewhat valuable just with Titans Mint alone.
Yeah,
besides that, though, just cash and hearts, and then powder too, but that just led to more cash. Although powder is nice because it'll make virtually every Dark World dungeon a lot safer because you can collect all the anti-fairies. And then that'll be even better once they get half magic if they find it. Although I'm hoping for quarter magic.
You can only get quarter magic from easy mode in open.
Oh, I see. Is this still possible in normal mode standard, or is it also easy mode for that?
Standard, I'm not sure.
The standard I remember being randomized prior to, like, I think VT. Ooh!
Oh, there's a death.
That's not good. It's not that big of a deal, because... Oh, he has a fairy, but I think he would have spawned at the pyramid, so... he would just have to hammer back his way back down to South Dark World, but he hasn't, so...
Actually,
okay, so...
a death in Dark World, you still go back to Light World.
Oh, you do? Okay.
However, he could have just started at Link's house and went south one screen.
Go to Swamp and then do that. Yeah, that's a... So not a big deal, but, I mean, he had the fairy, so...
And he still would have had the chest.
So, oh, the Master Sword from Purple Chest!
That will help.
Shoutouts to BadmoonZ alert box getting hosted. And speaking of him and just the runners in general, make sure to follow these runners. They are... I don't know how to finish the sentence, but they seem to be really cool guys. I recommend you follow them. I'm not sure exactly what their Twitch handles are, but I imagine you could find them in the link to the past part of Twitch. Oh, and there's also, if you type in !runners in the chat, you can follow them. So it's twitch.tv/RidleyDragon and twitch.tv/BadmoonZ. So Ridley's going to be happy here.
Actually, has BadmoonZ activated his swag duck yet?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Actually, the routing not being too different, just a different order of, you know, west and south.
Tempered! Tempered on the ledge!
Right. Wow, I wonder if we're gonna see, I wonder where Butter is. But that's, wow, that's such a sigh of relief. Once you get tempered, you're basically good, with or without silvers.
I'm surprised BadMoon didn't take the Dark
flute?
World.
Yeah. Because then you could have checked both the Mire Hut, or whatever that room is, and then Checkerboard Cave. I don't know if he's been to Agonist Cave either.
I don't believe so. Ridley getting his grove check down.
And BadMoon not even worried about what's on the torch. I don't think he even went there.
Well, he got his key from the first room. Might as well check the right side.
So that'll give him the 2 chests to check at least, which is nice. Oh, and big key. So he's... Unless there's an item on the torch, he'll be good to go for the dungeon. Or if boots are here. Oh, we got an item on the torch, I think.
It could be a big
map,
chest.
or it could be an item.
They don't have boots yet, so yeah, item on the torch would be, depending on what it is.
I wonder if we're going to see, like, Boots Ice Palace or something. Or maybe Thieves Town? I'll bank on Thieves Town.
Hey, as long as it's not Turtle Rock.
Oh, we got an item on the torch. Wow. Talk about a letdown. So, might as well just check what it is. Okay, just a piece of heart. Not that big of a deal.
Rip 20 heart run.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen a rando race where every heart piece and heart container was collected. I know that a couple of runners have gotten like 18 or 19 hearts. Yeah, that temper's gonna be super nice.
Ridley getting his air capacity upgrade in the digging game.
So I take it that BadMoon's a little bit ahead here. He has hookshot. He's almost done with the desert. He can check a lot of other dungeons too. He can check everything that's not bow locked in Palace of Darkness. Thieves Town's also, I mean, you know, maybe the quick Thieves Town check, we're not sure. Or I'm not sure.
Yeah, there are a lot of locations to check in pod that could have an item.
What am I even doing? I can't even speak for you. That's a lame thing to do. I'm just happy to sit here, be comfy, watching some good rando, some plays being made.
Got Ridley getting his swag duck on.
I really hope the VT developers end up ROM hacking the glasses onto the duck. That's my #1 feature request.
That needs to be an option.
Yo, what if you can play a swag duck? They already have a boost sprite. It's totally possible. Put some glasses on him. Oh no, he only gets glasses if it's like red mail. Or bunny.
Oh, Ridley's getting the Meyer check.
Was that a blue ruby from Land Mollis?
I did not catch that.
Oh, red ring. Okay.
Red ring from Ridley
And a red rupee.
Red. Well, red.
Oh,
on
it was
red.
a green rupee. Thank you. Man, I am just... I am dropping the ball and paying attention to Bad Moon in particular, so...
Bad Moon.
That's why they have two commentators. One can look at each stream.
Good point.
Yo, Rambler, I agree. The secondary tournaments have been very, very fascinating to watch. You know, regardless of the skill level of these runners, it's still very entertaining. You see the same gambles being made, you know, extremely clutch plays happening, big moments happening, very clip-worthy stuff. I'm going to get destroyed in this tournament, but if I can do something clip-worthy, I'll be happy.
Piece of heart in Nagina's cave. Heart container from Checkerboard Cave.
Yeah, so they still don't have flippers, although I wonder if one of them will do the fake flipper gamble and go to Zora / Waterfall Fairy. They do have Moon Pearls, so they can just clear all that in one go. And they have the rupees to do that and have enough for Kiki
Zora
to go into pod.
Oh, yeah.
So Ridley getting his Tempered Sword. So both runners having equal amounts of offensive presence. Maybe a little bit in favor of Bad Moon just because of Hookshot having some you know, good stunning potential. Also, the Penguins just die in Ice Palace to Hookshot.
Have we seen Stun Prize yet?
Oh, from like the stun prize?
Yeah, if you stun an enemy and kill it, you always get the same item.
Oh, I did not know that. I don't think we have actually, because they haven't gotten Ridley hasn't gotten any items of that sort. And then oh, and a note from Zelnus here. They need bombos for Meyer. I forgot to check that myself. And then it also is a 5/6 crystal, so it'll be very important in case Fat Fairy ends up needing to be checked.
Now, if they do fake flipper to Ice Palace...
Oh, here he goes. He's doing the fake flipper. Just a pixel off. Oh, he gets transitioned. That looks good. No, it wasn't. What?
Now, anything with fake flipper, you have to realize that you're not
good.
expected to have flipper at that point. So, realize what you cannot get because of the sequence break.
Yeah, the seed I played yesterday had a very late hookshot item in the waterfall cave, but flippers were in Turtle Rock at the very end. But I ended up not doing the fake flipper trick early, even though I had Moon Pearls. So, thankfully, Bad Moon knows to do it, and he's seeing blue mail. So nothing in terms of progression, but that'll be very nice for the rest of the game.
He's at 11 hearts, so it's not as big of an impact, but it's still nice for Dark World.
Oh, absolutely. Especially when you have enemies like,
Ledge item is...
you know, dealing with chomps,
heart.
just a full heart container. Yeah, Turtle Rock becomes a lot less of a hassle, for sure. Also, the Gibdos do a lot less damage, too. Because they're just brutal if you have green mail.
Yeah, a lot Dark World through. Oh, and 500 rupees per piece.
Literal life lesson from Zora.
Hey,
Alright, so I
better
take
than
it BadmoonZ... Oh, sorry?
Better than a single rupee.
Oh, indeed. I don't think I've ever gotten a single rupee. I've gotten, I think maybe a blue rupee once, and then mostly red rupees. I think he's going to be going to either Skullwoods or Thieves Town here. I would say just go to Skullwoods first, because just go straight to Thieves Town like almost any time.
Yeah, you can still check most of Skullwood. See Ridley over here on his land mollusk fight. And they're dead.
Gets a green rupee from the green worms.
We're seeing a few color themes here.
I know. The Mire Cave having the 2 red items.
BadmoonZ taking a fall in Skullwoods.
That was RNG manipulation.
Ah. Oh, are you being serious or are you messing with me?
No, I was just messing with you. Sorry. And before like ACM comes in, it's like, yeah, that's actual. You can actually manipulate the those jellyfish things to just go the wrong way. They'll never hit you.
Well, he did have a beetle just fall in the pit, so we see the big key.
Yeah, he needs to leave first, I think, before he. Oh, okay, he's gonna go.
No, he's
I
going
thought he
for
had
bomb
mirror
jump.
equip for some reason. Well, that's 1 of 2. Not looking too good for Skullwoods, but it's good to check it at least. I wonder if he'll just come back later with Fire Rod.
No, I think
He's not. He's still going.
There is one more chest check.
And then there's also the pedestal check, so I imagine he'll do that after he goes through and clears the west side of Skullwoods.
And we got Ridley going for a Bombos check.
Oh yeah, he has Mirror and Tempered Sword, so... Boots! Oh my god!
Oh!
This race just got real. Ridley can now save so much time over Yellowmon. What are those? I was not expecting that. What a crazy location for those, man. My god.
From what I've seen, tablets usually don't pay off. It's nice to see them when they do, though.
I want to apologize for completely destroying the audio levels on the stream. That's insane, though.
It seemed like Ridley had been a step or 2 behind, but those boots will close the gap real quick.
Oh, indeed.
Red rupee on Bumper Cave, so Cape.
Oh, and then he can check all of North Darkworld too, because he can route in the mirror to Bonk Rocks and stuff too, and King's Tomb.
Right.
And that's actually what BadmoonZ's doing right now, but no boots. Who knows? It could be like Fire Rod and King's Tomb. Or Bonk Rocks, for that matter.
All it takes is one mislocation that has a key item, and you will be searching for a while.
Oh man, what if Bo was like boots locked? Because that's 2 dungeons right there you can't complete. And you don't have to worry, and that's also huge because you don't have to worry about Ice Rod for Turtle Rock. So.
Unless Trinex is holding on to something important.
That too. Oh man. Oh, there's the flippers.
Flipper. Wait, was that King's Tomb or Bonk Rock?
That was Bonk Rocks.
Bonk Rock.
So Bonk Rock. So Swamp was Swamp is actually boots locked.
Oh.
Also technically Ice Palace, but fake flippers are a thing. So
yeah. Oh, but with flippers being there, we'll see how long it takes BadmoonZ to get to those boots.
So yeah, all Ridley needs to do is get to Eastern at some point. Oh, but with the Dark World access though, Moon's gonna go to Hookshot Cave, so we might see some good stuff there. Maybe a medallion or two. Or no, they need oh yeah, they don't have any medallions yet, so they need or they have Ether, but they don't have Bombos.
They don't have the important one right now.
No. And potentially Quake if they need Quake for a potential TR dip. Or not necessarily TR, but going through TR to get to Mimic Cave.
Oh, Mimic Cave is a thing too.
Indeed. I think we might see Kane on Death Mountain, I'm not sure.
Well, nothing but love on BadmoonZ side. With
Ridley needs to go to the bottom right corner. Makes it easy, way easier to get to King's Tomb that way. But I mean, I always forget like proper positioning, so it's not even that big of a deal. Okay, so North, like Dark World and stuff, and Light World not having much besides flippers though, so that's actually big. I stand corrected.
Flippers are big.
11, the correct cane, which is obviously blue cane.
Hey, don't knock the blue cane.
Oh, I love blue cane. I would rather use blue cane over cape if I could do it, especially if I don't have half magic like BadmoonZ and Ridley. You know, they don't have it either, so.
Looks like BadmoonZ's going for the
Other
Ether
tablet
check.
So this would be neat. Ridley's done Bombo's tablet first. If Bo is like in this tablet, that would be insane. Oh, okay.
More hearts.
One tablet's enough. I can't. Not realistic expectations to think both tablets would have something. Lots of love though. Catfish giving love. The tablet giving some minor love.
Oh, and then the mirror to the waterfall cave.
Oh yeah, that works out.
BadmoonZ's going for the spike cave.
That's kind of easy to overlook too. I always keep forgetting you need hammer for it. But thankfully he has cape to finish up the cave. So.
See, it's not hammer. I forget. It's gloves.
Oh yeah, you need power gloves. That's right. So with all this access to overworld items, I'm not surprised they haven't gone to a dungeon yet. And it's actually paid off for both of them. Neither of them have really gone anywhere besides desert, with the exception of Eastern for BadmoonZ. But you know, it's right now it's just desert and Hera.
Really going to get that extra heart.
Yeah, I would have done it. I agree with that choice. Even though he has plenty of hearts at the moment, you know, blue mail doesn't make you completely invincible like red mail does. And even then, red mail, you know, you can still just eat up damage, and red mail will only delay just you know, a quick death by a little bit. So
yeah,
I completely agree with that choice.
Still...
All right, BadmoonZ going for Thieves Town, trying to find those boots. Maybe Bow, maybe Fire Rod.
We do still
or
need
Red
Fire
Cane.
Rod. Yeah, we do still need the Fire Rod for Skull. Just not paying off for BadmoonZ right now. He's got a key and a big key.
yeah, I guess one of those, I don't know if it's really rare moments, but just, I guess one of those times where Pendant Thieves Town won't actually check out for him. Or for a runner, period. But that could change right now, or the next chest. Okay, that's, was that, 1 or 2 items so far?
I believe that was the first item.
You know what, you're right. Okay, so that's 2 items. I wonder if he's gonna go and continue into the dungeon more. It looks like he is. No mirror out or anything, so.
Heart. Oh, sank heart on the pyramid ledge.
Oh, nice. Sorry, Aghanim. We'll see you in the tower. The other tower. Speaking of 2 towers, I actually really like how the developers put in the random Lord of the Rings reference for the Return of the King part of the credits at the beginning. I always get like a small chuckle out of that. It's great.
We got Ridley going onto the island.
Oh, I actually didn't see them check Floating Island, so...
Yeah, I don't... Huh.
It was just an arrow upgrade.
But did Badmoon do fake flip to,
I don't think he went up to... Oh, I don't think... No, neither of them gone to Hobo. Badmoon went straight for Waterfall Fairy, and then I think Zora, too.
What I thought.
That's actually... Yeah, I completely forgot about Hobo. I normally check him as quickly as I can, but just bombs. Triple doom.
Trying to keep him from blowing up the bridge.
Oh, and did Badmoon check, I don't think he did. I don't think he checked, Pedestal, did he?
No, I did not see a pet check. Guess we'll have to wait for the end credits to see him, maybe. Unless, Ridley goes back for it.
Or if it's required.
Or that. With Turtle Rock being a pendant, though.
It could be Bow. That's like the only real thing that's
it can't be Bow.
Behind Pedestal, though.
It can't be Bow because Eastern.
Oh, that's right. It's green pendant. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, so I get, yeah, Pedestal's not gonna have anything.
Yeah, because it can't be a rod.
Oh, he said that Bombos could be on Pedestal, but that's only if Bombos isn't required to go into to TR. So
we haven't had a TR check yet, so.
Well, he went to Dark Death. Badmoon went to Dark Death Mountain, I thought, but I don't know if he stayed there for Butter Sword in Thieves Town. Wow.
Oh.
Crazy, like, easy sword upgrades. That's refreshing to see sometimes. So full mirror shield, Butter Sword. I mean, who knows? Red Meal might be in a, you know, it might not be in G Tower, so.
That'll be a change of pace from the last race that was over here.
Oh, are you talking about your race?
Yeah, the Master Sword.
Oh, that's right. You went for the full-on Master Sword strats on Ganon. That's crazy. Okay, and I can confirm on the tracker that TR is still unknown for what medallion is required.
Butter Sword on Blind, though, doesn't really help, because I believe Blind takes 1 damage from all sources.
Yeah, same, and Hammer, too, I think, so... And even Red... Yeah, I think it's just set amount of damage each time, so you have to hit him 9 times total, so... Also, Burna hurts him, too.
That I did not know. That would make for an easy blind fight, wouldn't it?
Kind of. If you don't have half magic, though, it can be problematic. There was a race yesterday, as Lavin mentioned, where one of the runners, I think, literally ran out of magic and got the final hit with King of Burna. So, Fire Rod at Zelda's cell, dude! Oh my god!
And that's required. That is
man.
required.
I would be kind of annoyed too.
BadmoonZ.
But Badmoon is right behind him. Man, Ridley was just a room. Well, it was just clearing one room away from getting Fire Rod super early. Oh no, sorry, that was BadmoonZ, wasn't it? Someone ran out of bombs. I thought that was Ridley.
That was Ridley. The chests were open on the way.
Wow, I haven't
Blue Rupee and Dark Escape.
personally ran into a point where sewers was like. Well, no, I might have gotten mirror once or something, but yeah, that's.
Yeah, I've seen
So this is
silvers
big.
in sewers.
Ridley is. I mean, he needs to get hookshot from Eastern, but once BadmoonZ gets Fire Rod, he's only a cane and bow away from Go mode. Well, and potentially another medallion, sorry, Bombos too. So he's 3 items away. I'm getting ahead of myself.
And
I can't be
flippers.
this excited.
And flippers.
Oh, and flippers. That's right. This is so cool to see. Like both runners have one advantage over the other. I'd say Ridley has the bigger advantage just because
Those boots.
of boots and flippers.
And he's going into Skull Woods, so we'll get to see what BadmoonZ missed out on.
Yeah, with Fire Rod. BadmoonZ is not gonna be too far behind. I imagine it'll go straight to Skull Woods. Oh, that touch from the I forget the enemy's name.
I think
They're
it's a
not like
beetle.
jellyfish, but they're like land jellyfish in a sense. They're the non-electric jellyfish. But I mean, as close as this will probably get, unless you know, some huge play is made by one of these runners to get Cane and Bow and Bombos. BadmoonZ has Butter Sword, so I mean it doesn't make a huge difference per se, like Ganon's Tower. It does make the Ganon fight a bit faster though, just because you're doing Tempered Sword damage or Tempered Sword spin damage with one slash. So
yeah, each phase is, I believe, 6 slashes with the Butter Sword.
I believe so, yes. I don't know if it affects 4th phase Ganon. I think Tempered Sword's the same in that regard. Maybe not. I could have sworn...
Oh, it's Piece of Heart in the big chest.
Yeah, big chest. But BadmoonZ had gone that about, I think, 20 minutes earlier?
Right.
15, 20 minutes earlier, I think.
But yeah, if you're doing silvers on Ganon, then Butter and Temper will do the same.
That's right, I forgot. Even though I just mentioned it earlier, flippers were boots locked, so
Right.
BadmoonZ needs to get to that other tablet. But BadmoonZ also has the faster Skullwoods completion, because he already has been to this dungeon, so... So yeah, but what's good, though, is that we'll probably see the pedestal check right after this.
And Bunny Link.
And assuming that, even if it is required, we'll probably see it from both runners, so... Probably won't see too much of a difference there, but this Gibdo is giving him problems. And also, not that much magic for Mothula, but BadmoonZ has Butter, not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
I think he still has his Blue Potion, too, so...
I think he also still has his Fairy.
I don't think we saw... Yeah, so it's either... oh, Rupee Stash. Wow, so the early ped check from Ridley.
Well, at least he's... At
Oh,
least
he
it's not...
can't get back in!
Oh!
He has to go back! Kakariko! Oh my god.
That is painful.
Oh, so Rupee Stash is 300 rupees. I mean, they've already paid King Zora, and they've gone the Bottle Vendor, so at this point,
And they
Kiki's
have
the only
money
thing
for
left
Kiki.
in terms of a major rupee requirement, but that's only 110 rupees, and they have rupees in spades, so...
BadmoonZ getting his...
I've never
Burrito?
seen that before. I'm in disbelief like that could even be possible.
I've seen it halfway in, but I don't think I've seen it just completely blocked. Oh, there was an item left in Skull Woods. BadmoonZ's going
Oh,
back
because
in.
Mothula didn't have anything, huh?
He had the
it
map.
is. It's Bombos! These hype locations, dude. Like,
But he still.
I wasn't expecting it.
But he still does not have. He doesn't have Kane to complete it.
No, he doesn't.
It could be in there.
So what was it? Sword and Hera, and then Bombos and Skull Woods. Eastern having Hookshot. I don't think Desert had anything of significance, but
it was a crystal. It had to be done.
Yeah. Oh, indeed. Yeah. Also, I don't think they had Lamp before they went to Eastern, did they? No, wait,
yeah,
I think BadmoonZ did. That's right. Yeah. So, I think BadmoonZ is just bow locked at this point, right? So.
Yeah, he's bow locked from.
But he's going to pod. Bow could be in pod.
There's a lot of places to check in pod.
Man, that time loss was unfortunate. Also, just with BadmoonZ, again, having completed most of the dungeon before he came back to go finish up Skullwoods.
But Ridley had the extra key, so he didn't have
flippers.
Ridley had the extra key, so he didn't have to spend time killing the Gibdo.
And New York Rambler, or NY Rambler, is a little concerned that Bo may be in Swamp Palace.
Yeah,
So if that's there, then Ridley's just gonna get all that time back. Like,
he doesn't have the hook shot yet.
Well, he doesn't. No, I know he doesn't. He has to go to Eastern. But I think he might make the pod play now, unless he goes to Thieves Town.
And even without the hook shot, he can still check quite a bit of Swamp.
Oh yeah. Well, assuming he gets enough keys to check, like, say, well, yeah, no, he can't check that much. My bad, because he needs hookshot for the rest of the dungeon. He can check one of the left side chests, but that's it.
No, he can check both left side. Yeah, he can check both left side chests. He just have to do it the long way.
Oh, BadmoonZ was locked. It was not a small key in the first chest in pod.
Oh.
So they need Bo. They need Bo to complete pod, or to actually explore pod.
Ridley getting his bombos. But, yeah, usually you can at least explore a bit of pod without the bow, but he locked that early.
Yeah. That happened to me earlier this week. I got Big Key from it, and then I couldn't find Bo. And Bo ended up being in Mire. I had to do an early Mire. It was really bad.
BadmoonZ about to go get his Sank Heart, and Ridley looks like he's trying to figure out a plan right now. With Bombos, he could go ice.
Yeah, he also has Fire Rod, so he's good to go for the dungeon. Although he doesn't have Hookshot, so if he, I mean, that's not a big deal if nothing's in Ice Palace, but he would just have to do the bomb jump to get through.
Yeah, with the bomb jump, it is possible to full clear Ice Palace.
Yes.
The question is how comfortable.
Do you need to bomb jump in both rooms, or is it just the one room?
I believe it's the one room, and then you circle backwards. I haven't actually done the bomb jump full clear myself, so.
Yeah, I haven't either. I'm really curious if Ice Palace is gonna have the bow. Or Kane.
BadmoonZ disrespected the heart.
He's not having it. Oh, you can also get key locks going backwards. I believe that was discovered not too long ago. So really, you'll have to be a little careful if he has to do that, make that play himself.
BadmoonZ getting trolled with the landmine. We see Ridley over here killing Stalfos.
Oh, I don't know if Ridley went to Ice Rod Cave. He might have. I'm not sure though. You'll have to forgive me, chat.
I think he did.
Although, chat, you don't have to. It's a suggestion.
Ridley going for the
One
bomb
which
jump.
none of you will follow, because why would you want to forgive me? Okay, I think that looks good. Maybe not. Oh, he was pixel off. I think he was a little bit too high.
Thing about this bomb jump, if you're not used to doing it, it will eat up a bit of time.
Yeah. So the X position is okay. There we go.
There.
He has to be a little bit. Oh, okay, cape. That's a good idea.
That works too.
Although, okay, so he cut it off early, but that's still like half his magic right there. He needs to get a magic drop, which he gets some of it back, but.
Well, there are 2 small magic pots right before you go into Cold Stare, which is enough to trigger bombos.
That's fair enough. I mean, he's good to go if he finds half magic here. Oh, and
BadmoonZ over in
I haven't
Mire.
been paying attention. BadmoonZ doing Mire. He thinks, I don't know, either it's just gonna be a double dip or maybe he's hoping that Kane's here.
At this point, without having flippers,
Where else can he go besides fake flippering to ice?
If you fake flipper to ice, that's a sequence break.
Here's hoping that he'll go back to desert though, and then check the tablet. Oh, there's half magic! Wow! Oh man, Ridley just fist pumped so hard. I would be so happy too.
The magic refill as well. That's going to make Cold Stare a lot easier.
That's awesome. That's so good.
Bombos plus Fire Rod, you can kill Cold Stare off a single magic bar with half magic.
I think that's only the first item too. I think he's only gotten keys in the map, so.
I think you're right.
Looking like Cold Stare might have something.
There...
Oh, but Cold Stare could have Big Key, I think. Unless he got Big Key. Well, he'll take care of the he'll take care of these Freezors here. Okay, he only has Compass, so.
I don't think
small
Cold
keys,
Stare can have big.
Oh, that's item 2. Oh no, because if you have to go in, right, because you might have to go into right, no glitches logic needs Big Key because you're never expected to bomb jump.
BadmoonZ get his Big Key. But
thank you for the correction, Rambler. Oh, I guess he's trying to get some additional recovery hearts for Cold Stare.
Yeah, I believe Cold Stare still hurts.
It's still a really rough fight if you get hit a bunch. So, the random falling ice blocks, Cold Stare himself.
Cold Stare himself, I think, is 4 hearts on Green Jerkin.
All right, so he has plenty of magic to fire out away on Cold Stare. So with Temper too, this will be hopefully a pretty fast fight. We'll see how this goes for him. Oh, he's using cape strats, or he doesn't even want Fire Rod.
Oh, he took a couple hits.
He's also took a bunch of damage, so I don't blame him.
One thing about the Cold Stare fight, it causes some lag, especially when they're
at least he has hopefully enough magic left to not really have to take any risks with. Yeah, he should be good. There we go. Nicely done.
Cape does help reduce lag, I believe.
Oh, so I think Big Chest had the last item.
Case where it'd be nice if it was a pendant dungeon, just so you don't have to go back, but not the case. Oh,
and oh no, he hasn't done Mire yet. Right, Skullwoods was the other major crystal. And again, I am totally just falling for watching Run Runner at a time. I take it that Meyer didn't work out for BadMoon.
Unfortunately, not.
Oh, but he's going to check Bombo's tablet. This is huge.
Oh, this.
And the question is, will he remember to check Bonk Rocks? Oh, and at the same time, Ridley's going to Eastern. He's going to get his hook shot.
Both runners will be about even.
Almost, yeah. Man, I love it that this race has been this close the whole time. Like, both their gambles midway through this, or, you know, earlier on this run, have worked out for them in equally good ways.
Both of them taking very different routing, but I would not be surprised to see a near sync Ganon's Tower.
Oh, yeah. That would be some pretty good stuff. The question is, though, is Turtle Rock going to be required? We haven't seen Bo still, and Bo can very much be in Turtle Rock. I think it could be anywhere in Turtle Rock, actually. Oh, no, no. Oh, yeah, that's right, because...
They still need Red King.
They still do, but... who knows?
Will, when they're... with Hookshot, Ridley can now check the...
oh, and BadMoon is checking, gonna get flippers, or he already got it.
Yeah, BadMoon already got flippers.
Yep, so... they're completely even on progression items right now, which is fantastic to see.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a Swamp Palace very soon from
oh yeah, he's going there.
And Ridley probably won't be far after he finishes checking Eastern.
Another question to ask is, will Swamp Palace have both items? It's very possible that, because Swamp Palace has 6 locations you can check, so...
Yeah, and I don't believe there's a whole lot left to check outside of Swamp at this point.
Yeah, they've done almost all of the overworld. I don't know if... well, Ridley for sure hasn't been to Hookshot Cave, but I think BadMoon did, I just didn't see. Yeah,
BadMoon did, but it was mostly hearts.
Well, there you go. Like, the only thing really left is, like, Mimic Cave, and then Fat Fairy. And even then, you need Red King for Fat Fairy, so...
yeah.
Who knows, it could be Bo for, like, the very last item. Because Pod's not gonna have it.
Yeah, we already found that out.
I think at the very least, they're gonna, BadMoon's gonna find Red King here. I think he has to at this point. He's already been a Meyer. He's he hasn't fully cleared Ice Palace though, or I mean, Ridley didn't fully clear Ice Palace. I think so.
No, he did. There's one chest remaining.
So depending on what BadMoon does or where these items are, that could very much come back to bite him.
A Bow and Ice Palace would just be devastating right now.
I would just forfeit right away. No, I'm kidding. I'm not trying to imply that any of these runners would. I'm just saying I would, because I suck. Levon also suggesting that Bo somewhere, but Red Cane at Sahashvala. So there's still plenty of troll opportunities left.
That would be Bo required for Kane.
Oh, that's true. Like, Boots locked Flippers, and then Bo locked Kane, like... My goodness.
What is this, one of the qualifiers?
I didn't watch any of those. I feel bad. I need to go watch them. I should have participated in them nonetheless.
Oh, there were like 2 pet seats.
Oh my goodness. Alright, well, we're getting to the point where BadmoonZ going to be
swamp.
getting some items. But just compass, so delayed gratification is going to be happening here.
Barrier.
I mean, Argus could also have big key, so...
Bad Moon remembering not to flood his key.
Oh no, but never mind. Big key was in the first chest, so... So yeah, so BadMoon will just wait until he, not taking left side. Oh no, he has to flood it first, so he's definitely doing it.
Right, you just have to remember to grab your key first, because even though you have a key, you can very well flood that other one.
And you might need it for, well, you probably are going to need it, actually, for, getting to the top side and get to Argus.
Yeah, you guaranteed need that for top side. Great thing about not having Fighter Sword here, you can actually reach that switch from the other side.
Yeah, I know. Also, Boomerang would hit it too.
There's a few ways to get it.
Oh my god, that mirror shield is so good. Blocks the side projectiles too.
How big is that? How big is that shield hitbox?
It's a riot shield, dude. You can barely see Link's face as he faces down. It's great. It's just gigantic. It's as big as he is. Like, if Mirror Shield was that size in Ocarina of Time, like... I bet it would just be like a weapon. It'd be like... almost goofy Kingdom Hearts kind of deal going on.
The left side swamp check. We've got 10 bombs. Well,
Yep.
10 bomb upgrade.
Not that useful this far in the run. And
Blue
Blue
Cane.
Cane! Now I'm hoping both canes are here. Just so they can get a little bit of a tease of, oh, is this the cane you wanted? Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Best item in the game.
It's good, except for when it causes all of the lag.
Yeah. Still worth it, though. Better than dying and losing even more time.
True. Map in the big chest.
Alright, so it's just items from here on out. They already have Big Key. They have Compass, I think, too. So
There's
I'm pretty
four
sure one of them Compass.
Yes. I believe it's 4 more locations. The 2 in the flooded room, the 1 in the waterfall room, and Argus.
Yeah, that sounds accurate to me. Oh man, I'm getting anxious.
It's gotta be lame.
Yeah. It's gotta be lame! Oh, money! Money!
At this point in the game...
Now, to be fair, this sets him up for having really fast access to potions from the witch's shop. So, and blue! Just money from here on out. So Argus... Oh man, Argus may be the great equalizer. I hope he has red cane. I don't think he will, but... Swamp was filthy. Filthy rich. Come make your investments at Swamp Palace Incorporated.
Swamp Palace wasn't the equalizer, it was the doubler.
Yeah. Oh, he aimed up, unfortunately. Alright, you'll still get these puffs pretty quickly. And with Butter Sword, it's just quick damage.
Tempered Sword. Tempered Sword still kills them in one shot, too.
Oh, yeah. So, thankfully, there's no real DPS issue for either runner.
BadMoon with the spin strats. Spin strats not required with the Butter Sword.
It's not cane, but it's money! Just money, like in a dungeon. Nothing else. And I think a heart or something. Oh, no, and a bomb upgrade. Wow. What an unfortunate full clear for these guys. So that, man, it further raises that theory of, you know, maybe Bo's somewhere, like, maybe it's an ice palace, and then maybe Kane is hidden in Sahasrah's green robe, like,
yeah,
he's just holding on to it, like, you can't have this!
And I think BadMoon already did Thieves Town.
Yeah, so it can't be there, and the question is, will Ridley try to start will Ridley want to make another pendant dip.
Well,
he'll get Butter Sword out of it, but that's really not helping him this late in the game. I'm also curious where Silvers are. I'm guessing they're in, at this rate, they might have to be in Ganon's Tower, unless Turtle Rock has them.
yeah, BadmoonZ's going to check Hobo, but we know that's not going to pay off.
I think Silvers are in Ganon's Tower.
I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, and Ridley forgetting to go to the right to pick up the key.
Signums,
all the way back.
BadmoonZ... oh, no. Yeah, BadmoonZ did do Spike Cave, and it was just, I believe, a heart container. It wasn't anything special.
At this point, I believe Ice Palace has to have the progression. Be it Bo or Kane.
Because they can't get into Turtle Rock, and
yeah,
Mirror. I think Mimic Cave is the last item that that BadmoonZ and I think Ridley, I don't know, can check in the overworld. So, well, Ridley has Hookshot Cave, but that end up not having anything. So yeah, BadmoonZ really having a, you know, besides just getting boots and flippers late, these gambles have played out for him quite nicely. And then plus, he and Ridley both got Fire Rod at the same time.
I was about to think Fat Fairy, but they have to beat Meyer. They have to have Red Cane to get in there. At this point, it'd be
either Bo or Red Cane here.
Red Cane and Ice go to Meyer.
Or Ice Rod. Oh my god, if it was Red Cane to Trinex blocked Bo or something. I don't know if that's even possible, but I can just imagine.
I was gonna say Red Cane to No Good Meyer to have to go to Fat Fairy.
Oh yeah. That's right, Bo could be there too. Bat was checked. He only had, I think he just had money. He had a red rupee.
Yeah, Swamp was the other 5-6 crystal.
And Ridley, I figured he was going to do it. He's going to Thieves. He'll get a Butter Sword out of it, but not much else.
Oh, well, he hit the bomb jump, but he hook shot onto the fire bar and went back.
I always do that. It's so anticlimactic too, because you're like, "Oh, I got it," and then you just
he's missing
go too far up, and
it's a lot of hearts down the drain.
He go in the X position. Oh, he bounced off the thing. He was too low. Oh,
he walked off.
He wanted to play it safe, but. I mean, even if he fails and has to go through the dungeon again in case of a death, he's ultimately not losing too much time because Ridley's again doing Thieves, and as we already know, Thieves didn't yield very much.
At this point, I think
it's good practice at the very least. That's right, Lavin. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dark.
Yeah, at the moment, I think BadmoonZ's ahead because. I think Thieves Town's the only place Ridley hasn't checked that BadmoonZ has.
And then Ridley might make some more overworld plays, but, you know, BadmoonZ's already done that.
I don't remember which chest Ridley didn't check in Ice Palace, though.
I don't think he ever got Big Key, so he couldn't check the Big Key chest. He might have skipped one of those chests downstairs, I think it was. Like, the ones that, require you to go back, you press a button, and you go past lights. Oh, yeah, and he's getting half magic, so... Yeah, this endgame is going to be very, probably pretty consistent for both runners. Yeah, which chest was it again? Yeah, I'm still confused which item he skipped.
I think it was big chest, but I'm trying. But
Well, he couldn't go into big chest because I don't think, again, Ridley never got the big key. I don't think. So I'm forgetting which small chest. Like this one didn't have it for sure. And I forget if Blind ended up having the last item of the dungeon. Because again, they could both full clear it because they have hammer, so... And they've had hammer for a long time.
Yeah, it's I think they got hammer before sword.
That's funny. Oh, he's... Okay, so he's going back around to check one chest that I think you miss. So we'll get that key, so I don't think he's going to be key locked here anymore. Well, he has 3 keys as it is.
Yeah, I know we call Palace the,
Yeah, Ridley didn't go this way. It's a chest that I think requires going in this direction. Might have been this one. No, Ridley was... No, never mind, he didn't check that. So, yeah, Big Chest has the last item. Because Cold Stir had the second one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Oh man, it's it's gotta be Kane or it's gotta be Bo. Sorry, I laughed because I realized I just made the reference on accident. I wasn't even trying. Shoutouts to Phantom Ryu. He's the greatest. He's the commentator this community deserves.
We're about to see the big chest.
All right, here we go. It's Bo!
Whoa!
I have no words.
What? They could
What
still
kind of
get
seed
trolled.
is this? The
They
troll
could still
Bo?
get trolled.
So Bo was locked by Boots.
And Pod might still. And Pod could.
It could be Kane. It could be Kane at Sahasrahla. But to be fair, Pod has 5 items, so Pod very well might have it. And statistically, like that's the play to make.
I'm gonna laugh if the only thing Pod has is Ice Rock.
that would be really good.
And then Eastern gives the well no, Eastern gives Now if they get Kane they can just do Myers, so
Oh no, I'm sorry, both items were in chests. He only had map. Yeah, Ridley's finishing up Death Mountain. He's doing exactly what I thought he was going to do. Finish up Thebes and then check Hookshot Cave and go back to Ice Palace. Man, so Ridley's really... This hurts Ridley so much. I wasn't expecting him to just clear Ice Palace like that. And I don't blame him, because Ice Palace isn't... It's a pretty annoying dungeon to full clear, but... Man, I'm feeling for him right now.
And the question is, how long is it going to take him to realize you gotta check that last chest?
Yeah, well, he'll find out in just a bit. I wonder if he's going to check Turtle Rock, or at least, you know, check what pendant, or sorry, what medallion is needed. Since we haven't found Quake yet, Quake has to be somewhere in Pod, maybe. Or it could be in Ganon's Tower in the event that it's actually not required. Oh, he hasn't done Super Bunny either.
Right. Also, where are the silvers?
Yeah, where are they, man?
Did you find
They're
the
somewhere.
silver arrows in Turtle Rock?
I'm still thinking they're in Ganon's Tower. You're right, it is out of the way. I think I've definitely forgotten that chest too. And it's rare that, like, Big Key's there. I don't think I've ever found Big Key there, except for maybe one time.
It's never there until it's the one time that it's there.
So, it's crazy how linear of a seed this whole run was. Like, Boots was locking 2 major items, And it just so happened that 3 dungeons get blocked because you don't get boots. Alright, Ridley's gonna... Hopefully Ridley knows. He hasn't checked that last... Oh, he does know. He knows he's missing a chest. He has his tracker is accurate, so... Oh, the troll bomb. BadmoonZ not getting that first bomb explosion to blow up the wall.
Still finding those keys over in pod.
I'm convinced Kane's here. There's no way it could be Sahasrahla. This seed has done so much damage as it is. Oh, really never checked Spike Cave.
Part of the problem is there is that one chest they didn't check in ice, but how long does it take to get to it?
I know, because he has to go through the whole dungeon again. At the very least, he can mirror out. Like, he knows where to go, hopefully.
Yeah, but if there's easier chests to check, you take the more time-efficient ones.
Call these keys. If Kane's here, it's got to be in one of the dark rooms. Maybe Helmstor has it. Oh, he hasn't gone to Meyer. I think he's hoping for Kane, but that's right. All these, man. I mean, BadmoonZ was kind of forced to do it, but he ended up being able to afford to do all this checking early on. Because now Ridley's doing the same thing.
More keys for BadmoonZ.
Yeah, so it's dark. So we're gonna get a bunch of items here, and that's crazy too. Because when you're bow locked from the very beginning and you can't even get into the dungeon, you become curious what pod has. My last race I did had like flute and actually it wasn't bow locked, but I think I ended up needing like Titan's Mitt from a bow locked pod one time. It was kind of weird.
BadmoonZ just found an arrow upgrade. I think that's the first item he's found out of there.
That might, yeah, I think you're right. Okay, here we go. Red Cane could be here.
10 arrow upgrade.
So I think at this rate, it's, I don't know if he's found Compass yet. I know he just got the map, I think, right? So...
no, he still hasn't found map or compass.
Map or compass, okay. So Helmstor likely is, well, I guess he's actually more likely than not to have compass or map, but because there's what, 4 locations left? Or I guess, it's 50-50, so
compass.
Well, okay, that's compass. Oh man.
Heart. I think there's only 2 items
could
left.
Have something. The bug
net.
Wow. So Helmstor has the map. I think. Oh my god, is this actually going to be Sahasrahla Kane?
Are they actually going to have to take the old man's walking stick?
I don't know. I mean, they only have to go through Eastern to do it, but I mean, Helmstor could have it. I don't know. This is. Man, I will be right back. Give me like a minute. I'll be right back. I'll hopefully get back just in time for him to fight Helmstor.
Alright. Got Ridley making his... Oh! Ridley walking on the side to avoid damage. I was not aware of that trick. Mirror Shield putting in work for BadmoonZ, blocking those fireballs from that Mimic. Ridley's shaking his head. He's got all the items from Meyer. Still no Kane. Still no Kane. Still no bow. It's got to be getting to him because there's not a lot left to check. I think he's probably going into pod now to see what he can do. And unfortunately, the answer is going to be not a whole lot without the bow.
Okay, I'm back. You know, I feel for Ridley here because I too would not have expected this to be such a heavily just locked item seed.
Yeah, it looks like he's about to go check pod.
Oh, he hasn't been there.
Right.
That's right, he hasn't been there. I knew he went to Eastern, but he didn't go through the Dark World first. At the very least, from here, he can't really do much else. You have to go back to Ice Palace. So he's thinking, oh, well, 5 locations, no problem, but... You know, the fact that he's actually going to get Bowlocks here is crazy. Like, I'm in disbelief that this seed has, like, just had such a linear path, like, the entire... From beginning to end, arguably.
BadmoonZ just got his map from Helmasaur.
Oh, so we actually found all 5 items.
The Butter Sword 2-swipe, but he's still going to have
no silvers. Oh, because the first chest was an item. I didn't realize that. Oh, it had to be, because it wasn't Big Key. Well, it could have been like a map or something, too. Alright, well,
and
I think Ridley knows he's going to Ice Palace.
You bring up a good point, though. We still have not seen the silvers.
Yeah, and BadmoonZ's going to Eastern, dude. At this point, I think it has to be Sahasrahla. I don't know of any other location they can go to, because, again, Myers blocked and Turrock's blocked.
Armos.
Oh my god. Unless Armos has it.
They'd still have an item.
That's right. They only got 2 items here.
Ridley
So yeah, it's
back
either
at
going to be
Ice.
Armos or it's going to be Sahasrahla. I want the seed to surprise me and actually just put it at Armos, but like it's already enough that Eastern is actually required here. Unless there's something I missed, they've full cleared everything they can full clear. Minus TR and minus Meyer because they just can't go. They can't go to either of those locations.
The other thing is they've already cleared everything in Meyer. They just they just need Red Cane to get to boss.
Do both items end up being an Upper Meyer? Oh, well, what am I thinking? Of course they are, because you don't need Cane to actually full clear those items. Oh man, I'm glad I had this Gatorade. This has been a thirst-quenching seed. Okay, I should be banned from the mic forever.
That meme's just going to last for a while.
That was just 10 out of 10 when that happened. Okay, what does Armos have? Is it Cane? It's gotta be Cane! Oh my god. So it wasn't Sahasrahla, but it was close enough. My god, Boots locked, Flippers it locked, Bow, and it locked Cane. At least it was Boots of all things, because Boots are nice, but... Anyways, BadmoonZ is in go mode. He's going to go straight to Meyer. He has already done everything he needs to do there, so all he has to do is just go straight to the boss. Meyer's actually a pretty fast dungeon to go mode, so it'll be a little bit more difficult. He doesn't have silvers, and he only has 14 arrows, so unless he gets a good amount of arrow stock like he could have picked up there. Well, he also has butter. He does have butter, which makes it significantly less stressful of a fight too, but
butter
those
plus
eyes take a
plus
bunch of damage.
Match.
Those eyes are just sponge up all that damage.
Yeah, but with butter plus cape plus half magic, I wouldn't be surprised if he just turns on the cape and wails on him.
Alright, well, Ridley's about to finally get Bow. Man, an hour and like, what, 37-minute go mode? I'm surprised considering just what lengths these runners have had to go to check everything. Like,
Honestly,
they're still gonna be... This seed will still be beaten in less than 2 hours, most likely, assuming that Ganon's Tower goes well, and it likely will, considering Butter Sword and Mail and good number of heart containers for both runners.
Yeah, considering that they've pretty much had to check everything. Hour and 40 minutes at this point is not bad.
Oh, and I've been told that Butter actually cuts through those eyeballs like butter, so... and then Cape and Butter also makes the fight just pretty... There's really no need for arrows.
Now, even though Ridley's behind by a couple of dungeons at this point, Ganon's Tower can still even it out.
There's still the question of left side or right side gamble,
or tile room,
or that. I had tile room my last race. I've never had tile room big key until yesterday, or no, sorry, Monday.
If Ridley takes the gamble on tile room and it ends up being big key,
he still has to clear. Right there. He still has to clear Pod though, and Meyer, and Eastern, and
like Kate dashing through all those eyeballs.
Like he can maybe save time. Yep, he found Bo. Yeah, but at the very least, we can both agree that BadmoonZ has a pretty commanding lead. It's just a matter of how good his execution is in Ganon's Tower is, and then whether or not he loses time in the tower itself.
He has Fire Rod, so right side Ganon Tower is an option.
Oh, yes. Now I wonder if what Ridley's gonna do. He's wondering at this point. He's almost 2 hours in, and he still doesn't have everything he needs. He's wondering, knowing that this seed is trolled so much, he's got to be wondering where BadmoonZ is.
With so much being checked, though, it's got to be in his head that he's got to catch up.
Yeah, and he hasn't. It's unfortunate too because neither runner has really made any significant mistakes except for in the case of Ice Palace. But their execution has been pretty good. They've been getting bomb jumps pretty decently quickly. They haven't really had any difficulty finding bosses. I mean, granted, Cape has made it easier to handle, like, say, some stuff like Blind and Cold Stare.
And Vitreous.
So it's really just an unfortunate routing and, like, not really, again, mistakes at all. Like, he's been playing just fine. It's just nothing's been working out because, no one expects such a linear item block seed this far in.
Yeah, and sometimes Randomizer comes down to what was your routing choice.
Exactly. But to be fair, BadmoonZ also did that, but he also had no choice because he didn't have, again, flippers or boots. But it looks like he's going straight to Helmosaur, so... Or at least he's going to, He's just checking the right side. Oh, because he needs a key. That's right. So he has to go this way. My bad. Yeah. What am I thinking? Alright, well, now's the time to take your guess. Pick a number between 1 and 22, I believe. Looks like BadmoonZ is going for the standard 2-chest setup here and then go left side, maybe. Maybe he'll go take Kane. More hearts. Oh, he's just mirroring. I almost thought he was going for Kane, but nope, he's leaving. Oh, and there's also torch chest. Oh, just bombs though. So Bob will live. I mean, he could get powdered to a pretty early grave here, but we'll see what happens. Okay, could it be here?
Another $20?
I'm really hoping for a random room, but I don't know. Oh my god, more money. So, okay.
Is he going to break $2,000?
He almost will. I mean, he's in good shape in case he dies anywhere in this dungeon. He can go back and get potions. It also helps he has double magic, so, I mean, he's Pretty sad. He's got his own bank. Someone get this man to Termina. He needs to deposit all those rupees.
He can fill up on
It's looking like
several times over.
Where do you think this is going to be? Do you think this is going to be right side? I think it's either going to be random room or Ice Armos.
I think it's going to be tile room. I think we're going to have.
You know, I actually, for Ridley's sake, I hope you're right. I am all for a great equalizer.
So, how many $20 bills does Ganon have stuck in his tower?
Quite a few. I mean, he's had some couple of Benjamins too.
A couple stacks
To be
of
exact. Sorry, a trio of Benjamins.
Here comes the random room.
Here we go. The mushroom.
Mushroom.
I think it's gonna be here. It's looking like it. No, it's not. Will it be bomb chest? Sorry, Bob chest. Excuse me. He might want to. Oh yeah, he can't get in that teleporter room to get the key. I'm confusing myself.
Wouldn't it be funny if silver arrows were on that mushroom?
Oh my god. We'll find it. We'll actually find out because of the credits. I'm hoping you're. I'm really hoping that that's the case.
In that case, we'll see how good they are with silverless strats.
So yeah, BadmoonZ having very little trouble with the tower here. Yeah, this is starting to look more like a right side.
BadmoonZ just stole Bob's heart.
But again, he's already in the tower, and Ridley still needs to clear Myers. So
Ridley just got his net.
Unless BadmoonZ has tremendous amount of trouble with Ganon here. Oh, and Bob did live. He did not powder him, so not vanilla. Here we go. Oh, it's right side.
Oh, this could be big. This gives
I'm really
Ridley
hoping
time
it's
to
tile
catch up.
room. Press 1, guys, if you think it's tile room. I am just you can't hear me, but I'm just mashing that 1 button right now. I'm not typing in any chat or anything. I'm just pressing it for the sake of pressing it. It's the principle that matters. And BadmoonZ skipped it, so I mean, statistically, it's looking more like just the quadrant of chests here, right side. But okay, that's smart. Waiting. This is a safer strat. I actually probably should be doing this since I'm pretty new to, or not new, but just pretty inexperienced to with, you know, executing room movement like this. Again, that half magic's really helping out.
Half magic is amazing.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh my god, if this is tile room, more money. Oh
More
my
bomb.
god, is it?
Oh,
It's not tile room. He was 1 chest away. Oh my god, we were so close. You actually thought it was gonna be Sahashala and then Bow Ice Palace, dude. Your predictions have been on point, or almost completely on point.
I'm just going based on this. We've had a lot of troll seeds this tournament, and I don't see any reason for them to stop.
This has been just insane. Do we have a witch? I don't know. She could have the silvers. And that, I mean, it's one of 2 possible locations if it's Light World. So, oh no, because Ganon says Death Mountain now, right?
I believe
if it's Light World, Death Mountain. So in the case of like Mimic Cave, so we'll know whether or not it's Witch or Mimic Cave, unless it's Ganon's Tower.
if
Or
it's
if it's
Ganon's
Turtle
Tower.
Rock. It's one of those 4 locations.
I wouldn't be surprised to see BadmoonZ check every chest along the way here.
Okay, so he just says Light World for Mimic. Okay, I wasn't sure if he actually said Death Mountain or if it was just Light World. Unless Death Mountain is just Dark Death Mountain and nothing else. Alright, well, Buttersword's gonna take care of this gauntlet without much of an issue. I mean, he's only in the third room right now, but... Oh, the troll lizards, dude. I forget what they're called. The Dawn somethings. Or Dino... I'm sorry. I don't know enough about the Link to the Past lore, even though I should. This game is too good.
Arrows help on the gauntlet room, but with them not being silver...
but they travel slow. They're not going to be useful on the Stalfos. Unless you're just insanely good with arrow placement.
I've gotten the habit of just firing an arrow when you go in, because there are a couple rooms in the gauntlet where you have a decent chance of landing the shot. Though with them not being silver, I'm not sure if they'll actually kill.
Oh, he didn't get the double kill on those first two. Alright, he'll kill this guy, though. So pretty solid 2 cycle.
Buttersword really helps.
It does so much.
Though I notice him doing the spin, Buttersword does not do extra damage with a spin.
I will commend Ridley, though, and both runners in general. Their routing has been just superb. They know exactly where to go, even if they feel like, oh man, I'm not making any progress. Like, their memorization of this game map is really showing. Because these guys have not slowed down a single bit. So once again, follow these runners. They're putting on such a fantastic display here for us. Exclamation point runners in the chat. Lavin's already done it. Shoutouts to you for doing it for us. I got you. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
BadmoonZ not picking up.
Where's Red Mail, though? I wonder if he'll check for Red Mail here. I don't think so, but he needs the key, though. He's not doing it. Oh, man, what if it was in that last chest?
I'm a bit surprised he didn't check either of those chests. Oh, and he landed the bomb.
He landed on that little ledge there. I didn't realize that. Oh, no, I did. I just wasn't sure why it actually occurred, but yeah, you can just walk all the way down if you need to and just place it there. Oh, just bombs. Oh my gosh, what if it's validation chest? Or if it's like Quake? Oh, Ridley's gonna be in for a rude awakening here.
Yeah, Ridley opened his fight with a butter spin on him.
He's in go mode. Shouts to Ridley.
Yeah, his eyes lit up at that cave.
Validation silvers? Just more bombs. He did validate, though. Ridley's just a mile away from the tower. And we're finally getting to see Aghanim, too.
BadmoonZ
Literally Aghanim 2. That is the Aghanim 2 fight.
Let's see how the RNG is.
Or I like to call it the geometry fight.
Getting the double there.
Yeah, he did. Oh, this is a... Oh, he actually almost got that second beam.
And blues again.
Oh, man, the troll.
Not going to let BadmoonZ have it for free.
Oh, no.
I think he's one shot away.
No, he was 2.
I'm at 1 cycle.
Needed 2 shots in Aghanim, too.
Excellent
1 cycle on the Aghanim. You'll never hear that. That also perplexes me. Why does Swag Duck come to the Dark World? When did he get his Moon Pearl?
And yet you still can't summon him after he drops you off here.
I know. You get that 1 lifeline, that's it, but here we go. Don't stand so close to me! I was actually hoping for the burrito text. One thing for sure that this random needs is more Ganon text. It's fantastic. And I hope they include more of it. Good cape strats here.
I think they were talking about adding more Ganon text. Using the cape just to dodge.
Alright, we're about to find out Silvers. Looks like he's pretty comfortable with the Silverless strat. I mean, with Buttersword too, it's gonna be cake. I mean, not necessarily for the fourth phase because it won't make a difference from tempered, but yeah. Okay, here we go. Getting that lamp ready for the torch glitch. And Turtle Rock. Okay.
Back-to-back Turtle Rocks.
Okay, got the easy torch glitch. Prioritize that immediately. So we need 6 hits here, I think.
That's
and
2.
2 out of 6. Oh, he was early. He's like, I know what's going out. I need to hit him. Okay, halfway there. 2/3 of the way there. Oh, I thought he was gonna get the blue Ganon there, and this should do it. Oh no,
that was 6.
Oh, he missed a hit, I think. It isn't 12 hits, is it? I thought it was 6 hits. Oh, he's too late there. Oh, maybe 7. It was 12 after all. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm confused. I thought it was 6 hits, but maybe not.
I don't know how many hits. All I know is hit it till it's dead.
Yeah, basically. It was too late.
Missed a shot.
I know he's close. This might be it. And he gets it. Ganon is dead. He's about to go into the Triforce room. Congratulations to BadmoonZ. And we have... Wait for it. Wait for it. He is done with a first place time of 1 hour, 56 minutes, and 34 seconds. Congratulations. And thanks for playing. GG's to BadmoonZ.
Sub 2 hour with that kind of scene.
I know. That's insane. I don't know if there's going to be time for an interview and Fellowship of the Ring. Awesome. I guess I'll find out from, one of the mods or maybe Zolnus whether or not he's coming in. Again, I'm not exactly sure what the scheduling's like. But Ridley here just oh my god. Did he actually get hit by that? I know the hitbox and the lightning's kind of weird, but wow, I think he totally just stood there knowing it wasn't going to hit him. Okay, thanks, Zelda. So it looks like we are going to get BadmoonZ in the... he's currently in the waiting room. So we're going to get BadmoonZ in for an ending commentary here, and then... but I don't believe Ridley will.
Ridley just finished his mire, so he's about to start his tower.
Can't wait. I hope he does the right side gamble. Again, I don't blame either of these runners for not making too aggressive gambles. It just happened to turn out with the... It wasn't even like having to dip into a dungeon. It was just... Again, it was just the linearity of being locked behind boots.
And a lot of times...
Zelda's can't seem to move him. Let me ask one of the mods to move him.
A lot of times, skipping a chest or two in Ice Palace does end up paying off. But this thing...
Oh, hello! BadmoonZ, congratulations!
Hi, thank you.
So, what'd you think of that seed?
I think the seed wasn't so bad as much as my choices. Like near the end, it sure like it led you along, but like it was pretty linear.
Yeah. So Ridley ended up finding the boots. He made the gamble to Bombo's tablet pretty early, actually, and so he had flippers and boots quite early. Even going to ice, but I think the big factor here was that he ended up clearing everything but getting Big Key for Ice Palace, so he never checked the big chest.
Oh man, I almost did that too.
So then he was wondering where Bo was. He hadn't gone into Palace of Darkness, Mire, or Thieves Town either. And you were just clearing all those like early on, looking for for Boots. You guys were actually really even up until I want to say the midpoint of the run though. You found Hookshot early, whereas he didn't. He didn't go into Eastern until later. But again, he had while you had the Hookshot, he had the Boots, and then found the Flippers right afterwards. And then it all converged too after you found those items, and then you guys went straight to escape and got Fire Rod, and then it just became super even up until that around Ice Palace.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I was actually really worried about the Fire Rod because that made me do Skullwoods twice for no reason. But how about Pendant Dungeon Eastern required double dip? That
was insane. We didn't. So, I'm sorry, Dark. I've been taking over this.
No, that's fine.
So Dark here had a feeling that Bo might have been in Ice Palace. Like there was going to be something important in Ice Palace, and it turned out to be exactly that. Like Bo was locked behind Boots. I mean, you could have fake flippered, of course, but Bo Ice Palace to Armos. We were thinking it was going to be Sahasrahla.
That's what I was thinking too. In my head, the routing. Oh, I think at that point in the routing, there was actually nowhere else for it to be. I figured, like, all right, I'll do Pod, then Eastern, then turn into Sriracha.
Yeah, shout out to Sriracha Sauce. Not today, but maybe in a run in the future. Let alone another Ped Seed.
I checked that too.
Hopefully
I didn't trust the seed.
Yeah, you checked it after I think after you beat Skullwoods, and then Ridley actually did it before you. I mean, not that it made much of a difference. You were both in Skullwoods, like going to clear it out. But yeah, my biggest surprise though was not just with the seed being linear, because that's completely possible on open seed. I seem to run into that a lot. I mean, of course you only have a limited number of item locations to find early game, of course, unless you get like hammer, gloves, or Titan's Mitt. Of course, with Moon Pearl, maybe Mirror 2 early.
Yeah,
but
I guess I went into the Mire.
Entire run.
Like, the 2 chests in Mire were unnecessary because it could have went to Bombo's tablet to get the flippers. And then there was a choice, I guess, like, you had a choice between, like, Ice Palace and Swamp Palace at one point. So if you chose Ice, you potentially could have got to Go mode before Swamp, but I think that'd be very unlikely for most people.
Yeah, that's true. I'm surprised that with 6 locations, Swamp had nothing.
Yeah, I was getting angry near the end. I wasn't sure what I was going to do, but I ended up not doing anything, because it was like 300 roop, 300 roop, 5 roop, and 20 roop. Like, the last 4 items.
That sounds about right.
I don't blame you a single bit. And then also with the last minute teasing Ganon's Tower with the almost tile room gamble, so... Or not gamble, but just the requirement of almost needed to go into tile room.
Yeah, we cleared all of Ganon's basement pretty much and didn't get silvers or the red mail. I was hoping, at least you get something for your troubles.
Yeah, I had a feeling that Red King was going to be in pod, but I was proven wrong, as this seed did this entire time.
This seed was something. It looked like it was special.
That was the good one.
Besides that, I mean, it's just a troll seed all around. I don't know what else we can even talk about. I mean, Thieves Town was nothing. We thought we were just going to go for the first 4 chests and leave, but you end up doing it and getting butter out of that, too.
Yeah, I guess there was Butter Sword, which is nice for Ganon, and, nice in general. But, yeah. I would have much preferred, Fire Rod there, or something important, and then put the sword in Escape Basement.
Yeah, and Silvers wouldn't have made much of a difference. Again, you already had Tempered Sword, and as you demonstrated in that pretty great Ganon fight, with your Silverless abilities, so...
That was pretty clean.
But again, it wasn't... It was really only one mistake that separated you guys. It wasn't really, any routing errors. It was just, the seed just, demonstrating its dominance over both of you.
Yeah, I think Overworld was really
all the
dry.
examples you made.
Yeah, the mountain, Death Mountain, had nothing also.
I know.
Yeah, you had before the Ice Palace, you had a bit more overworld cleared than Ridley. But if Ridley had found that bow, that extra exploration, I don't think it would have. I don't think it would have mattered. It would have been a lot closer race.
Oh,
And at least
for sure.
Sorry. In the case for Ridley, he actually did know he needed one more chest to clear. He just didn't think, you know, with so many other items he could have checked. Because he had gotten Hookshot and then went straight to, I think, Ice Palace at that point.
Yeah,
Or maybe
so,
Swamp first. I forget.
as I understand it then, like, for me, it was an easier choice because I didn't really have any other options. For him, like, he's like, it's one chest, I have other dungeons to check. So
Yeah,
it's understandable.
yeah. So in a sense, not having boots or flips kind of was to your benefit because you had no choice but to check those. You had increasingly limited options.
You guys enjoy my bomb jumps in Ice Palace?
Oh yeah, that was insane.
I nailed the first one, and I'm like, wow, yes, I did it. Everyone's gonna think I know how to do this perfectly. And then I get to show you, like, what, 9 or 10 more attempts?
Yeah, and even then, that was right around the point, I think, when, because again, Ridley already had gone to Ice Palace, so it wouldn't, you know, it would have been a big time loss just having to go back through the dungeon again, but it turned out it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. So, but you still clutched it out anyway. So,
Where is Ridley right now?
he is going. He's about to go into Gauntlet, I think. Or no, sorry, he's going to He's going to the cannon room, I think. He got the big key. Oh no, I'm sorry.
So
he's doing the torches right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's pretty close then.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on the torch room, about to light those up, go upstairs to the other torch room.
Yeah, it's not to say that you had such a commanding lead that there's nothing that could have been done, but you just happen to have such a, you know, a good consistent late game where, you know, you're solid. You end up just having a solid enough lead where, yeah, there's potential for the comeback, but it just turned out it didn't happen. So.
You never know. Fall to Moldorm 2 is always probable. He
Oh, I
can
think
fall
both of
to
you
Demon.
actually fell down to him.
Yeah, on the first one, yeah. In fact, I don't think I have gotten through a Moldorm seed. Like, Moldorm has knocked me off every time for, like, the last month.
Oh, and Ridley's checking those chests that you skipped.
Unfortunately, I think Ridley's going to have to go back down. He went up without a key.
Oh, he has no key.
Oh, no.
So unless that center chest has a key, he's going to have to go back down.
No, it had bombs.
I
Yeah,
think
he also
that
goes
goes-
teleport
once.
Oh.
Oh, that's unfortunate. He's still going for it though.
Which he still has that easy key on the left side under the pot. Unfortunately, he's going to have to do the refights all over again. I've made that.
Oh, he never got that pot. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he still needs No, I think he's getting keys. He only needs the one extra one, I think.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's looking for
Oh, maybe he's
silvers.
looking for red mail at this point because he doesn't want to have to take so much damage.
We know from BadmoonZ exploration, though, that unless he checks the big
I
chest,
think red mail was in Turtle Rock.
well, there's still the big chest in the tower.
Oh, vanilla red mail. That would have been crazy.
Yeah, I think the only things I didn't check was the mushroom, which was in Ganon's tower, all of Turtle Rock, the Fat Fairy, and those two chests, the tire room and the big chest in Ganon's tower.
I forgot to check the credits and see what the witch had.
I also didn't pay attention.
'Cause I think
I'm
I
sure
was
the chat
calling.
will know. Well, besides that, yeah, well, Ridley has everything he needs to clear the dungeon, so I think he's just trying to full clear it for the sake of, just clearing out everything else, maybe getting red mail out of it, maybe getting, ice rod or something. I guess we'll check what the schedule is for tonight. I know there's another run happening in about 15 minutes between, shoot, I actually don't have the schedule here on me. Let me go check that. Oh, so BadmoonZ, was this your first round robin match of the week, or?
Yes, yeah. This is, in fact, I think this is the first match in Group S.
Oh, okay. I don't blame either of you if you know, tournament nerves ended up being a factor for either of you.
Oh, yeah, I'm always nervous before a race.
Okay, so Blue and Green Mikey is coming in clutch with Bob, Tastic, and Elias. It's over on Randomizer Mania 3, I see. So thank you for that.
Is Ridley going to go check the big chest, or is he going to go check the Bob chest?
He might. I mean, he already has Big Key, so...
He's going Bob chest.
I think he's just... I don't know, I guess he's just taking the time for himself, and, oh, well, he killed Bob, so... Bob only lives...
No.
Wow, he has almost every heart container. That's impressive, actually. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just thinking... Oh, he's looking for silvers! Why else would he be looking at Oliver Gannon's tower?
Unless silvers are in big chests, though, they are not in the tower.
Well, they were in Turtle Rock, we know that for sure.
Oh, right.
I thought they were going to be in the tower, but... Oh, BadmoonZ, was there a point, like, where you kind of realized that you're probably going to have to do silverless, Ganon?
Probably after Swamp Palace. I mean, there was still the potential it could have been in, Palace of Darkness, but the number of, like, available chests left were, like, dwindling.
Yeah, I think it was around Swamp for me, too, where I was like, man, no silvers, like... Not anywhere in the overworld, not in any of the bigger dungeons. Pod ended up not having it either.
There's always hope, though. Like, Ganon's tower,
Oh my God,
especially
this
the
is-
full basement.
It's Quake! It wasn't Vanilla Red Mail. Alright, well, it looks like Ridley's going to go for silverless. He's going back into the middle room.
And even if he's not comfortable with silverless, at least Ganon will give the hint. Although I don't know if he's gonna take a trip to Turtle Rock for silvers.
Yeah, who knows? I don't think anything else is scheduled. I guess it's up to the restreamer if, you know, how much longer this will go.
Yeah, I didn't see anything scheduled on this channel.
Although, special shoutouts to our restreamer for, and our tracker for doing a great job today. I got word from Sakura in the chat that he was absolutely on point, so big shoutouts to them.
Also, I want to thank both the commentators, too. I look forward to watching the replay.
Yeah, I think this was our first time together. Well, I mean, not just together, but doing commentary for Link to the Past Rando, so at least for me it is. So
Me as well.
well, there we go. I had a great time doing it. It got really hype. There were definitely moments where I was just, you know, I drank a lot of Gatorade.
Oh yeah, I hear there's some ads for that going around.
I actually literally have a bottle of Gatorade that I have fully drunk. It is completely empty.
No more Gatorade for you.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to go to Power Raid now. I need to fight the Gatorade wars against Fairy Bonds. Oh, my Twitch alert has to be the Talladega Nights one. Shout out to sponsor Powerade for the Mountain Blast flavor. I'm sorry, I like the movie too much.
Ridley's making his way back through the gauntlet now.
Yep, and with Butter Sword, it's gonna be no big deal at all. I was pleasantly surprised that Tempered was so early for you guys. I know it can be really brutal in open mode sometimes.
Master Sword game. Here.
I know, you did Master Sword Silverless, dude. That's nuts.
I would have tried it once and then probably went to Turtle Rock.
Yeah. Dark Shadow's run got really close too because his opponent went out of. So he beat Aghanim 2 and then I believe that's what happened. Is he beat Aghanim 2, left to go check for Tempered. I think he checked like Fat Fury and then went to Swamp and then found it. Came back, but yeah, Dark Shadow just had so many hits he had to make on Ganon during the 4th phase, where it was only like a minute difference between him finishing and his opponent finishing. Not to mention the speaking of Barry Bonds versus oh shoot, what's the other guy's name? Barry Bonds versus Dragon Master. That was insane. To have that close of a race this early is just a treat.
We've
Was
had
that the one that was 3 seconds apart?
Yeah, and then Barry Bonds came out because he got the double silvers, and ended up not only he basically came back from behind at exactly at the wire.
Yeah, that was an exciting one to watch for sure.
we've had so many close and exciting finishes just in the secondary tournament. Honestly, this would seem like a better one to watch at this moment.
Yeah, I've seen the comments in Discord that some people are enjoying the secondary games very much.
I think I heard there was a 10-second victory as well earlier in the tournament.
That's insane. I'm just glad that there's so much Link to the Past that everyone can watch throughout the next couple of weeks, as the bracket's still ginormous, and with the the Swedish bracket and then the round robin going on for secondary. Like it's like a month of that, I think, for secondary alone. Hey, Levon, too much is not a bad thing.
It reminds me a little of March Madness when the basketball tournament starts. It's got games everywhere.
Was that you that talked about that in the Discord, or was that someone else?
Probably someone else.
Someone else mentioned that in the Discord too. I wasn't sure if it was you. All right, Ridley is about to fight Aghanim 2. Had a pretty solid post Big Key Ganon's Tower, besides going back to check for silvers.
Yeah, not having that second key, I bet that's a mistake he's only going to make once.
Yeah, I've done that myself, where I've forgotten either like the teleporter key or even the It took me a while to figure out that key pot in the hammer room is there. So
yeah, I forgot that
trolling
key
hard.
as well.
All right, guys, I'm gonna sign off. Thank you again for commentating and everyone who's organized this. Good luck to my opponent and good games.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for joining the tournament, and congratulations. And I wish you the best of luck on your future races.
Thank you.
Good luck, and I assume good night.
Yes.
Oh, are you like on the East Coast by any chance?
I am.
Ooh.
It's all right. I'm normally up till about now anyway, so it's not that big of a deal.
All right. Well, have a good night, and I'll probably see you on Twitch in future races. Then, I'm hoping I can do. I hope I don't get trolled this hard, but who knows? I've had some pretty bad seeds in the open, like just regular SRL stuff. Took me like 3 hours to beat them. Anyways, good night, man.
26. Thank you.
Good
Bye.
night.
All right, so we got Ridley finally fighting Ganon. The end has come. He's got his gold shield. He's got his margarine sword.
I think he's going to go get
Oh,
some potions.
he might be checking potions, yeah. Good point.
Yeah, Silverless
Look at all
Ganon.
that money he has.
Silverless Ganon, I can't blame him, especially.
Always checking mushroom.
Oh,
It can't be anything though.
it could be Ice Rod.
It could be. I didn't check the credits for that actually.
Yeah, neither did I. Oh, he's emptying out his fairies just to.
Get potions. Yeah, I don't blame him. Oh no, just money.
$20. One last
Red Ruby
$20
coming in
bill.
at the most inopportune of times this whole run.
I'm surprised he didn't fill up though. You see, he's still got an empty bottle.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
think he just realized that too.
Yeah, he only got one, I think, right? Or two.
I think he's still got one.
A
fairy.
bee. Oh, I thought you had to go outside of that to release the bee. I'm wrong. Alright, well, he's good to go. Man, all those rupees for blue potions. That's actually, like, so nice. But yeah, Levon, you know, with too much randomizer, the only issue is if you have enough time to just catch everything. Let alone go back and watch previous runs on Twitch VODs or YouTube. But yeah, again, big shouts to Ridley. He is just being tenacious and persistent,
Yeah, you gotta give him
persevering
credit
through to the very end.
You gotta give him credit.
Pretty
for
solid
going
execution
through.
throughout too. I really give him props too. Like again, he's finishing this way faster than I ever could at this point. So, oh, he's checking Fat Fairy.
It's on the way. He can't
It
dash
is.
while doing it, but it's still on the way. And if it would have paid off with silvers, the time investment would be worth it. But unfortunately, we know that they're in Turtle Rock.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I wonder though if it's like in the first couple of chests. I mean, it could very much be Trinex too. And that's like one of the trolliest ones too, because like there was the possibility of Mimic Cave having it.
Well-
You know, Turtle Rock is a pretty big dungeon too, and it's a pendant, so you don't even need to go there.
And the other thing about
The
it being,
question is, where's Ice Rod?
yeah, that's what I was about to bring up.
There's Red Mail. Wow,
it
it
had
was
to be
there.
somewhere.
I'm surprised he ended up finding that. I thought that was going to be in Turtle Rock.
Hey, you know what? Silverless Ganon, you take everything you can get.
Yo, he's got everything he needs. He's got Butter Sword, he's got Mirror Shield, he now has Red Mail,
He's got half
and he has
magic lamp.
potions. He is... Ganon's going to be like, oh, oh man, I'm in for a ride.
At this point, you almost need Silverless Ganon just to make it a challenge.
Pretty much.
Going with the Cape Strat just for the...
I've never seen him run, so I'm assuming he's maybe done Silverus, maybe? I'm assuming he's done some runs, but we'll see. I mean, it's a good opportunity for practice, too. Hey, even during a race, you always learn something, so...
Yeah, once you figure out the secret to Silverless, it's not too bad.
It's just timing, and it's a little more linear than it looks.
Yeah, from... There's the Turtle Rock
He
hand.
I just saw him react to the Turtle Rock thing.
Like, what? That bat was close to that lamp. Yeah.
Ooh, wow.
Just like that fire bat will get in your way so many times.
Nice dodge. Okay, he's a little early.
Yeah, from what I've seen, after he releases the fire bat, when he starts flashing is when is your
Yeah,
time.
you wanna-
to plant the silver.
You want to wait until he just starts to blink.
And he other thing,
There
he's
we go.
using fire rod, so he's going to eat through that magic, but he's got the potions for it.
That clutch red mail, too.
That'll save him some headache too. 'cause-
Ooh, he was right there.
Oh!
Oh wow, he almost fell. He's still in it though. Again, Red Mail's nice. He has plenty of hearts. Not gonna take too much damage
I think
here.
that was a hit.
It looks like it was too. Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Silverless Ganon is definitely daunting. Even for me, it still is, because just the good amount of knockback you get after hitting him. Now, he only used one blue potion, so he's still good to go for the fight.
Mirror ball.
I hate doing that. The castle alone is just pretty annoying to do. Oh, he's going to Turtle Rock.
At this point, he just needs to not let it get to him.
He might as well. I wonder if he's gonna try to full clear it, or if he's hoping for it to be like early on. I mean, part of me doesn't want it to be where it is, but where it might be, but it could very well be at the laser skip. I will be right back.
Alright. I don't think there's very many.
Oh, and I agree, Lavin. It's you know, big shouts to him for keeping on going.
Make its way over to Turtle Rock. Hopefully the silvers aren't on Trinex, because we still don't know where that ice rod is. I'm not sure how many more locations he has to check other than Turtle Rock. At least it's Bombos required, so... Actually, I think he did find Quake, so it wouldn't matter which medallion it was. The question now is, how much troll are we going to see in Turtle Rock? At this point, I think Ridley's endured enough troll, but we'll see what B26 has in store. Look, as a quick ice rod, and that really worries me.
Okay, I'm back.
First chest was ice rod.
It was? I didn't see. I came in right after he left that room. It looks like... yeah, at that point, I was pretty sure Ice Rod was in TR, but I was hoping I'd be surprised. And that would have definitely been a troll spot if TR was required for sure. Zelda might be cutting the stream soon, so I'm not sure how much longer we'll be able to stay with you guys. Hopefully for a bit longer here. I'm
hoping we at least get to see the silvers.
Me too. I want to stay for at least that.
But after
I
silvers,
don't know if he's gonna have enough time to get to the door. Hopefully he does.
Oh
no!
Oh! I was about to say they're kind of...
Yeah, he just missed those fire rod placements, but
Well, at least the devs were kind enough to give you full magic right there.
yeah, agreed.
Oh, he's gotta get that hook shot. Oh no!
Oh, he can do it. He can get it. He's good. He's good to go.
And no troll door this time.
Absolutely not.
There's a key.
Ooh, where is it? Is it Vanilla Big Key?
He's still got 4 more items to find, with one of them
I know.
being silvers. Hopefully chain chomps are kind, because those things still hit like a truck.
I'm just pumped for just, you know, this was some fun Link to the Past to watch. Now I just want to play Seed myself tonight before I go to bed if I can. Get some practice in before my run Saturday. Ooh, nice big key spot. We could get silvers here. Oh, no, we have to get a key at I'm getting ahead of myself, sorry.
Well, we know there's a key in, oh, that's a good fairy.
Oh, is the big key chest going to have a key guaranteed, or?
Well, remember, the pokey right before them will have the key to get in. I think either the small chest or the big chest has to have a key.
Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, the free health. So good to have powder there. I also just realized, even though I've seen a few runs where it happens, where you just go out the other side of Turtle Rock right before the last room before Trinex. Or, sorry, in the laser room where the other chests are. Ah, it's an item, not silvers. So big chest has to have a key at this point.
Yeah, and that means Laser Bridge is going to have items.
I'm actually really appreciative of Ridley going all this way to show us the rest of this seed. It's been really nice. Man, this race has just been so good that, like, my voice is starting to give out. I've finally had to get some more water. I should have gotten 2 Gatorades, man. What was I even thinking?
You really should have.
Well, I'll learn for the next race I commentate if that ends up being a possibility. And heart piece.
Oh, right. There is one more chest before they need that key. It's the roller with the switch.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's coming up in this room, right? So.
Yep.
Zelness thinks it's totally Trinex. I am inclined to agree here. I really hope it's Laser Skip, because Laser Skip almost always has good stuff.
And he's got the mirror shield, so Laser Room is not going to be an issue.
It's such a pain. Oh, he's okay. For some reason, I got confused.
Yeah, for some reason, this room I have difficult routing with.
Yeah, I finally learned how to do it from the right side. I saw Andy do it a couple times.
Oh, I can do it from the right side. It's from the left side that gets me banged.
Oh, left side's confusing, yeah. I guess the left side's faster, and you're less prone to damage, though.
If you're worried about damage, you can hookshot through the fire bars.
Oh, good point. He has cape, too.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
no.
Mirror's just going to tank it.
Where is it?
Piece of heart.
Is it last chest? I think it's last chest.
It might be Trinex.
It could very well be Trinex. I hope it's not Trinex.
We've still got a compass.
It's Trinex, dude!
Oh, no!
Oh my god!
Oh, man.
Oh my god. The chat is reacting. The bonus round, that's right. This is the bonus round. Ridley is giving us a treat of a Trinex fight, who is going to die so quickly. would just go up to Trinix, take out my butter sword, be like, Paula Dean sends her regards, and then just end his life.
Well, he's going to go for Ice first.
I guess it's not that big of a difference. Those heads can be really irritating, though. I have so much trouble hitting them. Oh, he's getting trolled. At that point, you might as well just wait, but, yeah, he's gonna have no trouble here at all. Blind, so they checked all the items in Thieves Town.
Yeah.
We know Silver, we also know from Ganon that Silvers are here, so they can only be at Trinix. And since Mimic Cave is separate from Turtle Rock, it doesn't have the Silvers. And then we already know where all the other items are, so. There they are. AG. Oh, he didn't. Okay. I know that Blind Moon did kill Blind, though, and got the item, so. Alright, it's time for the finale. We are almost finally done here. Again, I don't blame Ridley. Oh, that's right. I didn't realize you could walk to the bottom all the way. So, yeah, I'll take the save. I would go for the save and quit, too. You don't want anything to go wrong. Might as well just have the silvers ready to go. Oh, I thought, I'm sorry, I thought BadmoonZ did kill Blind. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright, well, he's got everything he needs. The Butter Sword's gonna make the first 3 phases just incredibly free. And now that he has silvers, Ganon will go down without any problem at all. Again, shoutouts to Ridley. Make sure to follow both of these runners. They have done an incredible job today. If you type in !runners in the chat, you can follow them on Twitch, get their Twitch handles. I believe it's RidleyDragon Plays for yeah, it is twitch.tv/RidleyDragon Plays for Ridley, and then twitch.tv/BadmoonZ. I almost said the full, like, http://www. I've actually never, so Zelda, I've never done Triforce Hunt before. I don't know how fun it is or not. It sounds like it's similar to, Metroid Prime's Randomizer, where you have your progression items, and then you have to collect, the artifacts, because that's how the normal game goes. So do you, like, have to get the items needed and then get Triforce pieces too? So is it, like, dungeons and Triforce pieces, or...?
I believe it's you have to collect so many Triforce pieces and then you just win, but you might need certain items to get enough Triforce.
Oh, and then you just win. Okay.
Yeah, it just takes you straight to the Triforce.
Yeah, Metroid Prime sounds really similar, except you have to. It just unlocks the final boss, so you do have to fight the final boss and go back all the way back.
As long as Ridley doesn't go on tilt, this will be fairly quick. Did you find the arrows in Turtle Rock? Yes, I did. No torch glitch, but he's got silvers, he's got half magic. It shouldn't matter. Ooh, that second arrow was a bit early. It went right through him. There we go. There's the double. And there's Ganon dead. Ridley clocking in with an official time of 2 hours, 39 minutes, and 47 seconds. That takes some perseverance to get through a seed like that. And you say that was everything he was afraid it would be. That seed was. It looked like a thing. Alright. So, we got a few more races coming up on some of our other channels. For the secondary tournament, we have a race over on Randomizer Mania 3 with Dr. Bob Taskett versus Elias 5891. And it looks. And at 1 a.m. over on Speed Gaming 2, we have the main tournament, Jay Coper versus TGH. You're still up for some more randomizer? Go ahead and check one of those races. But for now, I think it's about time we sign off, huh, Bash? Oh.
Oh my god, I didn't have my push to talk on.
I was wondering.
I was just talking and everyone's like not listening at all. Yeah, no, this has been such a great opportunity. Thank you to the Speed Gaming mods and staff for letting me do this. Thank you, Dark, for doing this with me. This has been a lot of fun.
It's been very fun.
So hopefully we can run into each other again in the future. But yeah, I'm Bash, and my buddy here.
I'm Dark Shadows 59.
And I guess we're both signing off. So have a good night, guys.
Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks everyone for setting this up.
And enjoy the tremendous amounts of A Link to the Past rando that are still happening. Go check it out if you're still awake.
Goodbye, YouTube.
Good night, everybody.